Good morning, everyone. And by everyone, I mean thank you to the four people who have decided to come out this Sunday morning and say hello. That would be Do More Hike and Tommy, you guys in the chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Um, I got a rather lengthy email last night talking about I will never come off of working because I can never support myself through my own means. And the guy wasn't trying to be mean. Hey, Ross, I thought you'd be out in the yard by now, buddy. I'm glad you're here, though. Pork chop sandwiches. Are you trying, Gio? Are you trying to mess with me again? Um, but the whole like the factor um the reason I said grown men growing up in Thailand is like and abroad and becoming for us the expats like you know I'm just here to tell you my job is an ends to a means, right? It's a GI Joe meme. Oh, okay. I never was a GI Joe fan for some reason. I don't know why. It just never caught my attention. Um, but what I mean is, and what I'm trying to say is, I have personally myself developed um, a way to come off of the typical 9 to 5 and to learn how to live uh, almost like a minimalist, sort of. Stop going to meet up with other YouTubers. It's not, see, we don't even, it's that we just, um, do I got anybody else on here that I can use as a mod? I don't think so. Not yet. Ross is on here though. Um, yeah, well, you got a ranch, Ross. um, so anyway, this lengthy email. Hey, Kangaroo, how you doing, man? Good to see you. This email went on to tell me that it's impossible to work a 9 to 5 job, and it's there's no hope in ever coming off and becoming a full time YouTuber and that kind of thing. And I was like, well, number one, I don't want to be just a full time YouTuber. That's not my goal. My goal is to be financially independent, and that requires a whole lot of stuff. I'm planning on writing a book. I'm planning on writing an ebook. Planning on doing some other things. I'm going to make some travel guides for you guys that will be rather inexpensive. They'll probably be for sale on Shopify or Amazon. There's going to be tons of different ways of revenue streams to come in. And this is something that I've done as an expat. I've matured as an expat because when I first got here, guys, when I first got here, I had nothing but my ROI from America. And I was going to live off of that the rest of my life, which looking back on it now is just pathetic. It really is. It's just pathetic because I want more out of life than that could ever offer me. Um, would you say, Ross, if they think that way, they will be that way? That's right. That's right. If you put your head in the sand, right, you're not gonna grow any because your head's gonna be in the sand. But if you get your head out of the sand and you come up for air and understand what life is really like, you'd be surprised what you might be able to accomplish. Go More Hike says, yeah, in the Lonely Planet guidebook, Pattaya has like half a page that's it. So an ebook on that might be in demand for some people. I got some I got some plans to do a number of things really. I'm gonna be building a website soon, and that's gonna be based around travelers and helping travelers. I've told you guys about the certain percentage of the membership fee will go towards a traveler's fund, and we'll talk more about that at length as it comes up. Do More Life really is a was a concept that I came up with. A name I thought it was catchy. I thought it represented everything I wanted to do, which is more life. I didn't want to be stuck in that 9 to 5 bubble. I didn't want to live off of my ROI forever. because you can only go so far with that kind of stuff. Gio says, Jeremy, don't give up on ballroom dancing. Please don't. Brother, I gave up on that a whole long time ago. On call, how you doing, man? Hope you're well, buddy. Remember that the man at 50 who lives like he is 20 wasted 30 years of his life. That's so true, man. That's so true. And the more I listen, you guys listen to Gary Vaynerchuk at all? He's one of those. He's not even in the class like of Tony Robbins and that kind of thing, because he's his own person. He does his own thing. He's got his own skill set. He's an incredible dude who gives some of the most valuable information I've ever heard in my life. And one of the things about it is he's got 50 and 60-year-old people coming to him that have never had anything, that have no money in the bank, that have nothing, starting businesses. They're becoming entrepreneurs, and he's helping. And his philosophy on life is just so different than anything I've ever heard in my life. It's more than entertaining, and it's more than just something that would I don't know how to explain it other than this. The thumbnail says balance work and life. Now, when you're somebody like me, you have no choice as an expat but how to mature. To mature. Ross says, I like Jay Shetty. He is more about changing how you see and perceive that. Well, so is Gary. Gary will throw it in your face. And I agree. I like Jay too. Jay's a good guy, but he's more softer. Gary's one of those very, very, very direct people. And I don't mind getting punched in the gut, So is Thailand your end goal? Thailand wasn't even a part of the goal. Thailand has now become a stop on the experience. But good question, Budget Tools. Zap, what's up, man? I coughed my lungs up last night. I'm feeling a little bit better. For those of you that don't know, I've been sick all week. That expectorant that they gave me yesterday just had me coughing all night. I didn't sleep. I did not sleep very well, but I do feel better for sure. Overall, I feel better. I hope that it gets, better and better and better. Richard says you should start a biz in Thai selling Western size shirts, not those small sizes that they usually sell in Thailand. I would, but I don't think I can do that. I might try, Richard, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that's technically taking away a job from a Thai or not. That's kind of what businesses are based around here. Aubrey, good morning, Aubrey. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Ross says, Richard, I agree. I would love to find a place that sells classic style bowling shirts. Ross wears bowling. If you've never seen Ross's outfits, he comes up with some really sleek stuff. You can own the business and hire 4 Thais. Yeah, that's the problem, is hiring 4 Thais. You got to pay them. So if it went well, if it went well, then that would be great. But you can't just start up any business over here. There's a list of businesses that you can't start. And then after that list of businesses that you can't start as a foreigner, there's also the rule underneath at the bottom that reads, you cannot start a business that can take away from a Thai's job. So that's mostly why you see a bunch of teachers over here in Thailand, or corporate workers that work for American companies. Ross says, if you are selling shirts, you will need to do the selling to the Thais. Yes, correct. 100% on that. But I don't want to get too far off topic here, because this email this guy wrote me actually kind of hit home. And what it made me realize was, I've got a couple projects in the works, but work for me is a good way to save money. Work for me is a good way to put money in the bank. I expect this channel to continue growing. We lost 6 subscribers one day I think 2 months ago, and then we lost like 2 subscribers one day, like 8 months ago. Other than that, every day we've grown. This channel has grown, and I'm so proud of that, and I'm so proud of the people that are a part, or that are becoming a part of the Do More Life family. It's it's one of those things that makes me feel like what I'm doing is working. And it also is one of those things that make me feel like what you guys are doing is working. Yesterday, we were talking about sharing videos and the power of that. You can literally share this live stream right now as it's going on to your Facebook pages. Things like that, and to getting the community involved, because this is going to take a team effort, and we are experiencing a team effort for sure, particularly when it comes to PayPal's and super chats. And Tommy's kicking it off right there. 10/16 is my travel date, so here you go. I hear you, buddy. Tommy sent $10.16 on PayPal. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Let me see. I always show you guys the money because I don't want you to think I'm lying to you. So there you go. Tommy just sent that $10.16. Thank you so much, Tommy. Genuinely appreciated. Mirage the Supreme. Hi, man. Good to see you. Definitely good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I like doing the things on Sundays too because I get some people that I don't get on Saturday when I do it on Saturdays here, because it's Friday night in America and that kind of thing. If you guys like the content so far, give it a thumbs up. Always makes me happy when I look down and see the thumbs up. And somebody else asked me, why, Jeremy, why do you keep the thumbs up and thumbs down cut off on your channel? Here's the answer. And YouTube is aware of this because they did a whole thing on Creator Studio of talking about it. There's this thing called the Thumb Down Brigade. Basically, what they do is they either get a whole bunch of people to give your videos thumbs down, or they buy the thumbs down from a third party, whatever. Just like you could buy subscribers or buy this, buy that, buy views and all that stuff. YouTube catches all that stuff, but you can technically do it. And they'll buy the thumbs down and they'll load them up on your channel. But when you have the users can view ratings for this video, when you have it turned off, so you don't see like and so you don't see the numbers, you just see like or dislike, they can't do that, and it doesn't matter, and it has no effect. So that's why I keep them turned off. I hope everybody understands. Gio says, yesterday the boys in Brown busted 28 tour guides in Pattaya. Woo! Well, I got to tell you right now, man, everybody, Thailand right now is suffering from a lack of revenue. And you may not read about it in the papers. You may not read about it anywhere else, but I can tell you that it's happening. And anything that they can possibly get you for, like I just made a short run yesterday, not too far from here, just to get out of the house a little bit and get some fresh air. And I went through like three police checkpoints. There were cops everywhere. So everybody's hurting for money. And one way to get it is to ticket everybody, So unfortunately, that's kind of how it works. 30 and a wake up. Good morning to you, my brother. Still going to get you on the show as soon as possible, man. Glad to see you. Richard says, good thing Tommy is traveling on 10/16 and not 1/1. I hear you, man. Mirage says, will you start reviewing and making a list of good quality hotels around Thailand? The ones I've been to are in the description, Mirage. Go all the way down to DoMoreLife Hotels. There's a link already down there for you with a list of hotels that Richard and I have visited and that we visited and reviewed. Jim, my man, what's up, Jim? Jim says, hello, Jeremy. Jim Pill is in the house, and I'm not driving tonight. Yeah, that's what I like to hear, man. I love it when Jim comes on. Jim always brings a smile to my face because he's always got some kind of weird trick up his sleeve. And it usually turns out great for the channel. Tommy says, "Hey Jim and Funny Richard." Geo says, "Even Jenna Marbles gets thumbs down. Those people that do that are out of their minds to give a thumbs down." Just saying. Yeah, it's nothing but, like, for me personally, giving a video a thumbs down is stupid, because if I don't like a video, why would I give it a thumbs down? I just change the channel. I mean, just go on to somebody else and give a thumbs down for what? I mean, you know, I don't know. It makes no sense. Haters and jealousy. That's what happens. But it's okay. It's all good. Stuck in Florida says, "Good morning, Thailand." Yes, it is a good morning in Thailand. Would be much better if my throat would clear it, but I coughed and hacked so much last night. It was good to get all that stuff out of there. Let me throw a wrench Jim's way real quick. Make sure he's got one. Mirage the Supreme has kicked off Super Chats with a $2 Super Chat. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. It says, "Keep up the good work." Cannot say thank you enough for that. Really, really, really appreciate it, brother. 30 in the Wake Up says, "Thanks, man. Whatever works for you." Yeah, we're going to get together for sure. Big T says, "Hey, mate, hope you're well." I'm getting there slowly but surely. Budget Tools, "Why did you pick Thailand over the Philippines or Cambodia?" I went to the Philippines first, and I had the first 4 months were wonderful. The last 5, I was there 9 months. The last 5 months were just short of hell. And Thailand, here I came. Jim says, "Yeah, you might actually get to read my chat, not understand it. Was so messed up last night. Sorry about that." It's okay, man. Voice text do that. It's no problem. Richard says, "For me, I think a thumbs down helps YouTube serve up less of those videos in my recommended feed." That used to be the case. You still may be correct, Richard, but I've heard from some of the insiders page that some of the YouTube insiders and the creator studio that I watch and that kind of thing, that any attention that your channel receives, whether it's a thumbs up or thumbs down, is attention. And they look at how many people are watching. So if people are giving your video a thumbs down, you're still getting attention. So I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you that's what I've heard. In addition, I want to make sure I stay on this maturing as an expat thing, because I've come out of a big slump, and when I say slump, I mean, like, I've been focused on the entirely wrong things since I've been traveling, and what I want to focus on now is how to make life better, how to go forward. That's why I told you guys yesterday, do not take up for me in any way. I love you guys, and no, Richard, this is not directed at you or anybody else. It's just in general. Do not go on another YouTuber's channel and take up for me. Do not go on another YouTuber's channel and say anything about me, positive or negative. You can say, well, don't say anything negative. You can say something positive, but don't go on a YouTuber's channel who is verbally beating me down and then say something positive on top of it, because that's just going to stir the pot. We don't want to stir the pot. We're out of the pot. We're completely out of the pot. We don't want nothing to do with those guys. We don't want nothing to do with the drama. We don't want nothing to do with negativity. All we want is success. That's what we want, is success, because the more successful this channel is, the more successful you guys will get to see and get to take advantage of. Are you experienced? What's up, bro? Let me throw you a little wrencher there, and it is so good to see you. I talked about you in my live stream yesterday, but I think you must have been asleep or something. But it's good to see you. I was talking about me, you, and Chuck hanging out. Chuck was on here, and we were talking about the weekend that we spent together, or did we spend 2 weekends together? I can't remember. But anyway, it was one of the best times of my life in Thailand. It was really, really awesome. 30 and a Wake Up says, "Yep, we're going to ignore the haters and they'll disappear." Some of them will, some of them won't. But yeah, Chuck did the bungee jump. It was awesome. For you guys that don't know, there's just outside of Pattaya, there's well, it might be in Pattaya, I'm not sure, but there's a bungee jump and they got parasailing and all kinds of stuff out there. Stuck in Florida says a friend that has been doing YouTube for about 10 years says that any interaction is good. He loves trolls and haters because they get everyone involved in the chat. Hey, that's a solid point, no doubt. Michael Roach, $2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for continuing on with the super chats. Very much appreciated. Tommy said it's Chuck's birthday, I believe. Yep, I've already sent him a happy birthday message this morning, and hope that he does, or he has the best birthday ever, because that guy deserves it. That is a workaholic man, and he is a good human being. Just like RU experience, I said all this yesterday. He just good people, man. Just good people. When you surround yourself with good people, good things are going to happen to you. It's that simple. Coming over here has made me mature as an expat because, number one, I lost the ROI from America, and I'm so thankful that I did, because it's opened different avenues of different resources of I can make any kind of money I want to. The ROI was set up on a scale, right? So there is no more scale. I can start a business. I can do whatever I want. I can make as much money as I want with no issues. And I'm extraordinarily happy about that. Our experience says, thank you, brother. You are awesome, and it was a pleasure meeting you. Likewise, man. Stuck in Florida says he will pin the worst comment, and sometimes it will get hundreds of responses from his followers. Hey, more power to him, man. More power to him. Our return on investment budget. It was a limited time thing, and it's all gone. So anyway, moving along from that, the expat experience here in Thailand has been one of a kind, because Thailand, in case you guys didn't know, Thailand was never colonized by anybody. So Thais are Thais. There is no cultural persuasion over here. There's not a French influence or a British influence or an American influence there, because nobody ever colonized Thailand. So Thailand has always been its own country, and because of that, they do pretty much whatever they want to do, and they make their own rules, and that's just it. Richard says, "Okay, got to run. Sleeping early to wake up early and watch Formula One Italian Grand Prix at 5 a.m." I hear you, Richard. Thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it very much. This is hydration drink, by the way, guys. But really, just wanted to say that the maturity level that you can gain as an expat when you travel is unparalleled to anything else. Particularly, grown men growing up in places like Thailand. You will see grown men who come over here and still think they're in America, or still think they're in a Western country. And it only takes one incident with the Thai police or with a Thai person to realize that, you're not at home anymore, man. And you will either grow or go. That's what they used to tell me. You either grow or go. So you will learn how to live by the Thai standards and rules and laws, or you will not be here. It's pretty much that's it. And Thailand offers it in a very unique way, because they come out with laws they start enforcing laws that have been on the books for a long time, and they don't really put out a big news flash about it or anything. And it kind of rolls downhill. The latest example of that would be the TM30. But they're doing their best to try to catch it up. They're trying now to get the online system up and working so that you can get a username and a password within a week. For those of you that don't know what the TM30 is, the TM30 is basically, you have to go, if you go outside of your province, if you're on a non-immigrant visa here, which I like everybody who is here and is not a permanent resident or a Thai citizen has to be on some kind of green card unless you're on a tourist visa. So for me personally, each time I have to go out of the province I live in for more than 24 hours, when I come back, I have 24 hours. My landlord has 24 hours to report that I'm back and where I went. They have to report that to immigration. Now, the problem is many times you get landlords that have these large complexes with, 20, 30, 40 rooms, and they just don't do it. And then it rolls downhill to us, the expat, to make sure that we do it. And that's where the problem really came in. And to Thailand's credit, they're doing the best they can to fix it. And, I hope they come to a good, logical, pragmatic solution. It certainly would make our lives a lot easier. A lot of expats have left due to the rising or the rising value of the baht, the retirement status now that you have to have. There were some changes made there that a lot of expats didn't like. They moved. Then this TM30 came down, and it really just kind of put the nail in the coffin for some expats. But grow or go. That's really all you can do. I'm not saying I like either one of them. I'm just saying that I have no choice. I live here, and that's what happens. Gio says the kingdom passed a law that makes it okay for hospitals to charge fraying price. Yes. By the way, if you come over here, and thank you for bringing that up, Gio. If you come over here and you go to a public hospital beginning September the 29th, they can charge you as a farang double what they charge a regular Thai citizen. And it is completely legal. And again, in my opinion, all this is due to a drop in expats leaving and tourism pulling out, particularly some of the Chinese tourism that's pulled out, and a few other nations that have packed it up and went home. So, Thai government's got to make money, and that's if the public hospitals is how they do it, then that's how they do it. That's one good reason to have really good health insurance over here, which I'm very, very proud and thankful to have. Are your experiences? I heard one Thai official was working on making Thai prices the same as farang prices or vice versa. Thai price same as farang price. I haven't heard that one, but I hope you're right. I certainly hope you're right, man. So uniform prices across the board. Yeah, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right on that one. Gio says Pattaya might get the okay to have official closing at 4 a.m. I heard that too. I like that you guys are talking about this and that are keeping up with the news, because these are important factors. I think about 4 clubs or 5, maybe 6 have been sold or closed down in Pattaya. Recently, very recently, like in the past 2 months. And, with that happening, it's put a strain on a lot of people. You heard about some very, very unfortunate things that happened with the workers there. I'm not going to talk about what that was on here because I don't want YouTube to take my video down, but it was not good. And it was not healthy. So I hope it gets much better. Budget Tool says you got an exit plan. Oh yeah, I got 2 exit plans. As a matter of fact, Budget, that's a good question. Very good question. 2 exit plans, ready to go at a moment's notice. I got 2 bug out bags, and then I have everything else within reach if I absolutely need it, because I really don't want to leave all my electronics behind. Most of my bug out bags keep my older electronics, cameras, and stuff in it. When do you start the new job? Technically, I don't know, but it's going to be in, I think, no more than 3 to 4 weeks. I know that for sure. So, yeah, guys, I'm moving to Bangkok, and I'm really excited, which brings me to my next question. What kind of stuff do you guys want to see in Bangkok? And listen, everybody has already shot pretty much everything in Bangkok, but has already recorded everything in Bangkok. What I want to know is, what do you guys want to see from my perspective? Because when I move to Bangkok, I'm going to be happy. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. For the first time in my life, I'm going to be virtually stress-free. The job is going to be a definite winner, and I'm going to have a lot of extra time on my hands. So let's see here. Gio says, I don't see a coup happening, or a coup, excuse me, happening for a couple years. I have nothing to say about that. I live here. Budget Tool says, Texan, right? Do you miss good beef? No, I'm from North Carolina, man, but yes, I do miss good beef. Temples is always a good thing. James is in the house. Hello, my friend James. Hello, Jeremy, and all the DoMoreLife family. Yes, thank you, James, very, very much. Budget Tool says, I'm young, so red light did. Oop. Can't put that in the chat there, brother. Just so you know, nothing against you at all, and you're not being punished in any way. But we don't type any kind of anything that's not politically correct, unfortunately, in the chats, and we don't talk about it on the video. So extra time is the real gift. That's right, that guy. That's right. Extra time is the real gift. You're 100% correct. Ross says Coastal Road, bus stations, and how old train stations, maps on how to get around. These are all great ideas, Ross. Thank you. Nelson, hello, Jeremy, and everyone. Good to see you, Nelson. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Gio says, show us how to use the BTS. There's actually a video up on my channel called How to Ride the MRT, and it's kind of the same thing as the BTS. I mean, it's very similar in many ways. But if you search MRT on my channel, go to the search function and type in MRT. There's a video of me riding and, getting the ticket, the whole 9 yards on the MRT. But I will definitely do a BTS for you. That's not a problem. Adam, what's up, man? Afternoon, Jeremy, just popping in. You're moving to Bangkok. Yes, I am. Jim says, sorry, Jeremy, I missed that. My phone died. I just got back on. Well, get with it, Jim. No, I'm just kidding, man. Are you experienced long-tail boat ride? Oh, I can definitely do that for you. I already got some of that on the channel from when I lived in Bangkok before. But I will definitely do some more because I want to ride one of those higher class, higher end boats and get on the top, and really shoot some stuff for you guys. Budget Tool says, I understand YouTube censorship. Yes, sir. So please don't think in any way, form, or fashion that was directed at you. And if you wonder why I'm looking around, it's because I'm trying to find my mouse and I can't find my mouse. There it is. Because I'm about to lose the chat here. Not lose the chat. I'm just about to catch up with it. Jim says, guys, we worked so hard to make this DoMoreLife family channel. We definitely do not want to cause our channel any problems, but definitely hit that thumbs up button. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Jim. James says, hey, Ross, have you ever done elephant trekking on Koh Chang? I am planning on going there for a few days. That sounds like kind of fun, although I'm not really into riding elephants, but it does sound fun. Travel TV, what's up, man? Good to see you back. Adam says, nice one, mate. New adventure for you. Yeah, definitely new adventure. Good thing is, when I first arrived in Thailand, I lived there for about 6 weeks before I got my first job down here in Rayong. And I'm just pumped to go back to Bangkok. I'm so excited to go back. That guy says, I'd like to see video of neighborhoods that are both conveniently located yet less crazy and have some greenery. If I can find them, you will see them. I assure you. Gio says, don't ride the elephants. I agree. I'm not a big elephant rider. Ross says, James will not ride an elephant. I want to go to one of those sanctuaries. I've been to one, and it's just a weird experience. I'm not one that really believes a whole lot in putting animals in captivity. That's not my thing, but it is what it is. Adam says, new move, new haircut. Good for you, man. Yeah, man. I finally had to get the haircut. It was getting bad. It was starting to come over my ears and stuff. I was like, got to change that. Travel TB says, I just left Koh Chang. Koh Chang is one place that I will not get to while I'm still down here in the area, but I'm pretty sure I can get to it from Bangkok in a relatively short amount of time. Ross says, any chance to get near elephants makes me happy. I have lots of pics with me and local elephants when I lived in Koh Samui 18 years ago. Interesting. I would have an elephant rescue if I could. Need more yard. Ross has got a big yard, in case you guys don't know. BW, what's up, buddy? Does Thailand have any deep sea fishing available? That's a good question. I'm sure they do at some point. Maybe Ross can answer that. There he goes. BW, lots of deep sea fishing on western side. So there you go, man. Lots of deep sea fishing available. Budget Tool says, I'm sure you probably answered this before. I've only seen a couple of your videos. I most likely joined the live streams lately. What do you do as a career? I teach. I'm an English teacher. James says they have a sanctuary in Hua Hin named Going. Wow, just named Going. That's cool. Are you experienced at Sanctuary of Truth and Pats has elephants wandering around? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've been to Sanctuary of Truth twice now, and both times I had a great time, and they have some really unique stuff out there. In fact, if you're in Pattaya, I recommend that you go see the Sanctuary of Truth because it is truly remarkable. If you don't know the story behind it, Google it, and you will find out why it's so remarkable. Let's see. Travel TV says, hey, Jeremy, I'm up at Speed Bike Pattaya right now to extend my bike contract, and he offered to wash the bike for free. Thanks for recommending them. Good people, man. Speed Bike Pattaya is where it's at, dude. I'm telling you, if you're up near Pattaya, anywhere in the area, and you want to rent a bike, Speed Bike Pattaya is where it's at for sure, no question. Those guys are just absolutely amazing, and I thank them for all they do for me. Right, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, by the way. Ross says Indian Ocean is deep. That's true. James says plan on going. Cool. Ross says Gulf of Siam not as deep. 30 and a wake up. You should do a video on how to become an English teacher. I have a playlist on how to become an English teacher. 30 and a wake up. Just go to my channel, go to playlist, and click on how to become an English teacher. And it walks you through I think 4 parts, and I need to add 5th and 6th part to it, I think. Budget tools. Do you make better money teaching in Thailand versus working remotely in the U.S.? It's about the same, really. I think it's about the same. With my new job, it'd be about the same. James says Sanctuary of Truth is on my itinerary for the 7th or 8th of October. Good, man. You should definitely do it. There is way more opportunities to work remotely, but you have to get clients to work remotely. And currently, I don't sell any products other than things on Teespring. So that's why I'm going to be making travel guides and doing other things, other projects, books, and that kind of thing. Because working remotely for me requires, some kind of in-game, like you need a particular skill. And my particular skill is just how to live in a foreign land with no plan. That's my skill. And unless people are willing to pay for that skill, which, don't get me wrong, according to the PayPals and Super Chats that we've had recently, people are paying for that skill, and I'm very, very grateful for it. So, I don't know what's going to happen with me, but it's definitely going to be good. Let's see. Our experience says the Sanctuary of Truth is a work in progress. It's being built and carved as it goes. Estimated it will take another 50 years or so to complete. Yeah, and it's very cool. Ross says depends on what you're doing remote. I agree. Budget Tool says here we have places will hire Americans to teach other people English over the computer I mean, you could do that and tile, but in American wages. Yeah. I did. So I used to work for Data ABC, and that's an online teaching forum thing, kind of like VIP Kids. But the hours involved in it, there's no fun involved in it, and the hours involved in it is just it's it's not worth the pay, is what I'm trying to say. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Ross said the temple in Chiang Mai is also still a work in progress. The White Temple. I would love to go see the White Temple. The White Temple would be awesome. I think that would be really, really cool to see the White Temple. And that may be something that comes up on one of my journeys. And I just looked and I see Tommy's $10.16 PayPal down there. I like that. 1016 just arrived with 8. 1016 what he put. That was awesome, dude. Second part, it says the White Temple is very cool, not just traditional. Bangkok has a lot of temples. Yes, they do. Jeremy, how much does it cost? I don't have a 401k or SS benefits by working overseas. Um, I haven't even thought that far ahead yet. Bangkok has a lot of temples. I agreed. Ray says, Jeremy, how much does it cost to renew your visa every month? I don't renew my visa every month. I have a non-B visa. It gets, I just have to do a 90-day check-in. And that doesn't cost anything. I renew it once a year. Texas Wildcat, what's up, my brother? Pros and cons of visiting for 2 weeks in December versus 2 weeks in February. December, I would probably have to take most off as unpaid leave. Definitely don't want to do that. December and February is high season. That's true. But I don't know. You got don't. Good job catching that, Ross. But you want to hide that user, so click on. Never mind. I'll do it. There's a message that popped up, guys, that you can't see. Oh, he had the user. Okay, good job, Ross. Good job, buddy. Way to go, man. Let's see. December and February is high season. Yes, it is. But how high is this high season going to get? That's true. Jim says, hey, guys, ever we got put a challenge out, how about we do it different tonight? JC will not ask us for anything besides sharing his videos. Can we all dig deep and send a $10 PayPal? Wow, Jim, you always trying to get something started, man. That's good. And you know what, dude? Hey, if you got, that's why I don't ask you for money. You guys appreciate the content so much that you guys make the super chats and the PayPal's what they are. So if you guys want to put 10 bucks in the PayPal, Ross, can you throw the link up there just so everybody can see it in case it's in the description. But Ross, Jim, are you experienced can throw it up there. Throw the PayPal link up there and let everybody see it and see if they want to participate. $10 goes a long way in Southeast Asia, and with my move coming up, I can guarantee you there's going to be some new equipment that I'm going to get. Hey, Panpon, good morning. Nice to see you. And there's the PayPal link. In case you guys do want to take up Jim's offer, I think Jim makes some really good offers. So he says, let's help the DoMoreLife channel by sending a $10 PayPal. I know it has to be expensive to move. Mine is coming this week since I was off due to the wreck. Yeah, I know yours is coming, Jim. Jim's already promised a contribution for this coming Friday morning chat, which I think is going to be quite entertaining. And if you want swag, I like that. Are you experienced? Somebody's kicking in. Oh, we got a $20 PayPal. I'll hide the guy's name. Oh, where's my little book at? Oh, I don't have a book. I'll try to hold it. I'll hide the guy's name when it comes through on my email. So we just got 20. That's awesome. That's really awesome. James says, has anyone been to Satahip, Nang Nang, Ram Beach? I think I've been there, James, to be honest with you. I'm waiting on this thing to come through. Let me grab my little book real quick, guys. Don't show me that. Gotcha. Yeah, let me grab my book. Hang on. So Jim, that just took care of 20 of your bucks. Here comes here comes the PayPal. I want to make sure I hide this person's name for sure. So I want to turn around, and there is the $20 PayPal that just came in. And thank you so very much for who you are that did that. I really genuinely appreciate it very, very, very much. So that's pretty cool. Mirage says, have you thought about doing a video with David Bond? No. I would probably, I mean, just to meet the guy, I would probably, not collaborate with him. I collaborate with just about anybody. $10 from my man. Thank you very much, sir. I know you don't want me to show your name, but let me show you this. There's the PayPal I just got, and I'll leave the ringer on so you guys can hear the PayPal going in as it comes in. So that's so cool, man. Jim says, just trying to help the channel, and you are, dude. You definitely are. You are helping the channel. Monetarily helping the channel does so many things because it allows me to get out more and do more things and travel more for you guys. One reason you haven't seen me traveling very much is because I've been stuck in Rayong. Okay, I've been stuck in Rayong, and there's just not a lot. Oh, I can show your name, Texas. Okay, well, next time I'll know that. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate that. So that's 20, 10, that's 30, Jim. We're getting there, buddy. So one of the reasons is I've been stuck in Rayong, and I did make it to Costa Met with Ross, thank God. Ross is a great tour guide there. And I did make it to a few other places. We saw the strawberry fields, and we saw some mountains and some rubber trees, and some a very, very nice resort to stay at out here in this area. If you come, I think it's great. Texas said, Jim says, guys, just trying to help the channel with the move. 10 people send $10 PayPal, and I will match it and send the channel $100 this week, and Jeremy can post it and show you guys he knows I keep my word. Wow, Jim, that's huge, man. And yes, Jim does keep his word absolutely every time. Jim was on a wreck last week, so that's why he can't contribute this week. And I don't ever call them donations because you're contributing to more content, more. You're contributing to more. So you guys know the AdSense money that I get goes towards living, and if there's anything left over, equipment or traveling and that kind of thing. But the super chats and PayPals always go toward nothing but content on the channel, whether that be traveling, hotel rooms. I'm thinking of getting a DJI Pocket Osmo. There's 10 more bucks. Thank you guys for stepping up so much. I appreciate that. Can I show that name, the guy that sent it, or no? You want to type in there? I won't. I just won't share your name. No worries. But here is the $10 PayPal that just got sent. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. And making a little bit of money here. Nothing wrong with that. And still trying to keep the channel going. But yeah, your contributions and your super chats and that kind of thing. The reason we try not, the reason that this channel doesn't do a lot in super chats anymore is because YouTube takes 30% and PayPal takes 3%. So more of your money goes to where you want it to go. I mean, you don't want to. I know you don't want to just expense out 30% to YouTube. Still have to go to the dolphin show? Yes, we do, Ross. Go More Hike says, I use the DJI Pocket for some of my stuff. It has its pros and cons. I'm sure it does, but I'm thinking for a blogger that's out in Bangkok, to keep a low profile, especially if I'm on, if I'm riding an MRT or BTS. BW says, you're welcome, amigo. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that very, very, very much. So, Jim, we do have a few people in here that are still kicking in, man. That's awesome. I don't think Google needs our money. Stuck in Florida says, I think you're right. I don't know, but I think you're right. The Pocket, I think, would make a good, especially with the new software upgrades to it. I think it would make a good solution to I think it would be a temporary solution to a long-term problem. And that long-term problem is, I need new equipment. I need a new camera body. And a new camera body, the best I can figure for the best that they're putting on the market right now is going to cost between $1,100 and $1,700. So if I can pick up a DJI Pocket for I think they're $350, and then put probably about $500 worth of accessories on it, then you're still looking at less than $1,000. So and it's small. I can pull it out anytime I want to and vlog with it. I don't know if Zap's still around, but he's got one. I think he's got one. I think he put it in the chat one day that he had DJI Pocket Osmo. Or was that Zap or somebody else? Anyway, somebody put that in the chat. I thought it might have been Zap. Go More Hike says, yeah, it's small. Don't need a tripod. Internal mic is good for vlog, but not ambient sound. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll buy the mic adapter, and I will use the very, very small Rode Go, not the micro. I already have the micro, which is very small, but the Go is even smaller than that. Our experience, as Simon said that after you get to 30,000 subs, Super Chat no longer takes 30%. Really? That's very interesting. I did not know that. I know if we can get to 30,000 subs, that channel memberships will be available, and channel memberships will take the place of stuff like Patreon and stuff like enormous amounts of super chats and that kind of thing. But yeah, we're getting there. Our experience is just we got to share the videos, guys. We got to share the content. We got to push the content out. We got to make people believe in DoMoreLife, and we got to build it into a brand. And I'm trying my best to do that through you can go to the Teespring store. Our experience, if you want to throw that back up, you can go to the Teespring store. Hey Chuck, what's up, man? Good to see you. Two of my men in the house right there. But you can go to Teespring store and you can get t-shirts, hoodies. You can get socks, coffee mugs, stickers, all kinds of stuff in that Teespring store you can get that will always help the channel. Hey Butch, all is almost well. My throat's very scratchy this morning because I was up last night coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. Definitely big happy birthday to you, Chuck. I hope you got the happy birthday I sent to you on your Facebook. I really hope you have a great, great birthday. I was talking about you earlier, talking about our little chat we had yesterday. So everybody wish Chuck a happy birthday for sure, because he is one really, really, really good dude. So on the final part about maturing as an expat, I saw this guy, and I'm talking about Chuck. I saw him jump off, do a bungee jump, and that to me that was growing as a psychologically growing as a man, right? Because he overcome that was a mental and I think he'll tell you. I'm not going to tell you too much here, but I think he'll tell you that that was a small fear of his, and he overcame it. And when he overcame it, it was like, wow. I mean, it was just you could see the difference in him, and that's what happens when expats mature over here. They become different. You see a change in their attitude. You see a change in the way they do things, and I think it's a beautiful thing myself. Maybe not beautiful. Beautiful is kind of the wrong word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Humbled, he says. Green Army, what's up, Green Army? Good to see you, man. Our experience says Chuck yelled, "Do more life" on the way down. Yes, he did. If you haven't seen the video, I shot a video of him, the whole bungee jump all the way down, and he, as he fell off, he jumped and said, "Do more life," and he, as he was going down, it was it was definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. Butch says, I wore my Do More Life t-shirt to the fair and everyone complimented. They love it. That's awesome, man. And see, that's a really, 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 really good way to get the word spread, because people are going to ask you, what's Do More Life? Is that a slogan, or is that a place? I mean, what is that? No, it's a YouTube channel, and you should go check it out. That's what we mean by building the brand of Do More Life. Yeah, there we go. 10 more from, I'm sure he doesn't mind if I show his name. Do you mind if I show your name on that one? But just got 10 more in PayPal. I'll wait and give him a minute to see if he responds with showing his name. I don't think he minds showing his name, but I'll wait for a second and let him respond with that. But maturing as an expat is one of the, you can show my name, he says. Okay. So there you go, guys. You know who did it. It was James, and there is the $10 PayPal. Thanks so much, James. Genuinely appreciate that, bud. Loved it. You can show my name. Football this Sunday. I know, man. I'm going to miss football. God, I hate missing football. Are you experienced? Says, hey, Green, loved your latest videos. Green, who's Green? I don't know who Green is. Sally. Oh, you're talking about my man, Green Army. Yeah. He's got some good videos on Sally on the Jeeps. I love it. James says, time for dinner. Have a great day. Absolutely, James. Thank you so much for contributing, man. Or for the contribution. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, night, evening, wherever you are. Let's see. Chuck says, who they? He is a, please tell me that's a Bengal, right, Chuck? God, I always get it wrong. I say something stupid and he gets mad at me. But I believe he's a Bengals fan. Green Army says, I wear my shirts all the time. Yeah, Green Army has multiple Do More Life shirts, and I appreciate that very, very much, Green Army. If anybody asks you what it is, tell them to come see the Do More Life YouTube channel for sure. Green Army says, thank you, guys. Chuck says, yeah. Okay. I hope I got it right, brother. I tried, man. James says, I'm in Los Angeles, California. Oh, okay. You're on the Pacific Rim over there. BW says something Vikings. I take it he's a Vikings fan. Gio says, I wonder if Disney Plus is going to work in Thailand. I don't know, dude. Good question. Travel TV says, hey, got to go, Jeremy. Heading to Cham. Oh, wow. Cool. Today to take care. So take care. Okay, I sure will, man. Hopefully in a couple months, I'll head to Cham myself and check out. It's the Ohio Buckeyes. Is that what it is? Are you experienced? Ohio Buckeyes? Oh, that's college team, though. That's college team. I thought he was talking about NFL. I can never remember, man. I never remember. I said the wrong team one day. Like, I think I said the Browns, and he was like, dude, don't ever say that again. I think he's a Bengals fan. I don't know. Big Buckeyes fan, too, of course. It's Bengals now. Huh? Gotcha. Gotcha, Chuck. Gotcha. I see, man. I see how it's going. Well, Jim, I have to say that just about your goal was almost matched. I don't want to keep this thing riding out because I just want everybody to understand that maturing as an expat over here is a process that you're going to have to go through. I want you guys to know that this is a good place to learn how to grow up as a grown man, because you're taken out of your comfort zone and you're taken out of everything that you know, and you're placed into a position where you have no choice but to follow somebody else's rules in somebody else's country. Okay. So I just want you to know that it is possible to still grow as a grown man. And I am living proof of that concept. And I certainly hope you guys, get the opportunity to experience what I've experienced before as well. So, with all that being said, I want to tell you guys, all of you that contributed monetarily, I love you and I appreciate it. My moderators, I love you and I appreciate it. Everyone, I'm not going to call everybody by name, but you guys, I love you, the DoMoreLife family, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I just want to say thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Whatever you do today, be sure you do more life. Take care, everybody.